Hey YouTube, Willow Dragonfly here. I'm doing the tag My Yuletide Christmas Faves put out by Simon from the Hermit's Cave. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to link that video when I upload this, just because I'm going to do a quick and dirty record and send it off. So my Yuletide / Christmas faves, just 6 prompts about some favorite things. We'll see how we can get this done with the animals all about today. They're a little rambunctious because it is 50-something degrees outside after 6 p.m. on Yule in the Northeast, when it's typically minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit quite often. It's raining as opposed to snowing, so I suppose I should be thankful of that. It's just extremely odd. So anyway, the questions. First is favorite memory. Probably my most favorite memory with Yule or Christmas is making cookies with my grandmother. I'm sure lots of people have that. My grandmother was loving, probably one of my favorite people in all the world. In fact, after she passed, one of my children used to speak to her picture all the time, and they had never met her. So it's one of those, anytime I see something warm or friendly, or I smell molasses cookies, I instantly have that warm hug feeling that she's around. So making cookies is hers. Probably my favorite. Favorite tradition. Favorite tradition. I suppose my favorite tradition is opening that one present up on Christmas Eve. Typically a pajamas and a book. Hang on just a second, I gotta pause this. I have a dog causing trouble. Oh, no, she corrected herself. Alright, so Christmas Eve, opening up pajamas and a book. I was loved books. Psst, get out of there! Loved books. So, what's a favorite? I love doing that. Favorite decoration or altar piece? Let's see if we can show you the altar. So, I can't flip my camera around, so we're just going to have to do what we can. I don't really have a lot of Yule decorations. I really don't decorate a whole lot in my house. I'm not very clutter friendly, and that's how I feel a lot of times. But I suppose these would be my favorite. Pomanders. They were made by my grandchildren and I, a couple of my grandchildren and I, the other day, and try to do them every year. Some last and can be utilized again, or I keep them until they can't be, or until they go missing, because my critters like them. Psst! What are you doing? Get out of there. No. Go. Go. Get right out of there. I don't want you being so troublesome. So anyway, currently that's my favorite decoration. Willow, go. Yes, my dog's name's Willow. Hang right on. Okay, sorry about that. Silly dog. Alright. Favorite food and drink. Favorite food. Chocolate covered cherries. My husband gets me a box of them every year. I keep wanting to look in the wrong end of the phone for recording, so I apologize that I feel like I'm looking off into space, but you'll get it. Food and drink. So, food would be chocolate covered cherries, and my favorite drink would be hot chocolate. I do a hot chocolate on the stovetop, kind of simmers all day. The house really smells good. I put a little cinnamon, nutmeg in it, so it's kind of a spicy hot chocolate. Not made from a powder, other than, well, I suppose it's got a little bit of cocoa powder in it, but you know, basically made from scratch. Favorite decks. I'm terrible with, apparently with my Yule type of thing. So, favorite Yule deck or Christmas deck, I really don't have one. I have 40, about 40 tarot decks and 20 or so oracle decks. I don't have a deck that I use just for the season or whatever. I pretty much use whatever calls to me that day. Yeah, currently I have keep the Deck of the Bastard in my purse, and I use that one all the time. It's probably my go-to deck. One of my first, most expensive decks. Probably my first deck I bought on my own as well. But, yeah, I use that one all of the time, regardless of what time of the year it is. I don't really have any deck that I pull out just for the holiday. And the last question, number 6. What I love most about Yule and Christmas. My cat just climbed up in a space that he's not typically at. That was him just jumping onto the kitchen table. So, sorry about that. Favorite, what I love most about Yule tide and Christmas, the family coming together. Really, all my children are grown and move out and are not living at home. So you'd think I'd get a few minutes of peace before my husband came home from work, but no, my animals are quite rambunctious this afternoon. All right, sorry. What I love most about Yule, everybody coming together. Whether like I said, my children are grown up. They all have children. Most of them have children, all but one, basically. Plus, they have multiple, children. And, this one's calling me right now, telling me he's on his way. Multiple children. We're a blended family, so it's a his and her combination. So there's other parents that my children have to spend time with, plus grandparents, and it's just it's really hard to get everybody all together, but this time of the year, everybody makes a point to spend some time with everybody. So this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, half of my children I'll see them on Saturday, and the other half I'll see on Sunday. So it's probably my favorite time. If it weren't for the fact that a few of them work in the medical profession and have to be on call for various jobs, they'd all be together on Saturday. So it's probably my favorite time. And, the excitement in the air, the grandchildren are so excited. It reminds me of when the children were little and how, just how excited they are and how full of life everybody is. And it's a dark, cold time of the year, and there's just that love and joy and hope. And that's, my favorite thing about it. It's probably my favorite season, and that's why. Just because of that excitement, excited to be alive in a time where everything's dying. So that warms my heart. Okay, that is it. And that's hashtag my Yuletide Christmas faves. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.